Welcome to another episode of
The Epic Family Road Trip. So we're heading back to the airport now in Dallas after a wonderful visit with our friends in Waco, Texas. Mary, thanks for having lunch with us and taking us to the Baylor Club. That was a wonderful experience. Dina, thanks for your hospitality and letting us hang out with you, going hiking and trying out all kinds of different restaurants. That was fun. And Uncle Harry and Christine, it's always nice to spend time with you. Another beautiful trip to deep in the heart of Texas. Now boarding. We had about an hour and a half delay because of lightning, not only here in Dallas but also in Toronto, so that seems to have cleared up and off we go. In Toronto now. There was crazy wind coming in here. They're saying 100-kilometer winds, and the plane was just waving all over coming down, but we landed safely. But they canceled at least 50 flights or something, so the customs up there, I've never seen it so busy, and now the bags are all backed up, so it's going to be a bit of a delay here. Not sure when our bags will be here, but anyway, we're just chilling, waiting. We have one other complication. Carol's permanent resident card expired, and so she had to go into the customs office, and hopefully they're merciful on her because they have probably the right to not admit her, which would be a real pain. So hopefully she does all right, gets through, and then we'll get that thing renewed ASAP and do like a 10-year renewal so we don't have to do so much paperwork. It's crazy. Oh yeah, not to mention a third complication. Daniel made a rookie mistake, even though he's not a rookie flyer, but he had his passport in his hand and stuck it in the pocket of the plane, which is something you just don't do because I think he left it in there. So we just waited in line at baggage services, and they made some calls out to the plane, which is luckily still at the gate, so they're gonna go to seat 24F and see if they can find it, and they'll return it to oversized baggage, and that'll be that crisis solved. Oh well, my main concern is getting Carol through customs, and then the rest is easy.
I gotta get them.
Were they already off the carousel?
Yeah, they're just doing off.
We got all our bags, so all we need now is Dan's passport and my wife. And then we're good to go. Alright, so here's what happened in the last half hour. I got my wife back. They let her in.
Yeah.
They let her in Canada. And we got Daniel's passport. The baggage people were awesome. They went and checked. It was in the pocket. They ran all the way out here for us. and we got all our bags. We're good to go. Back to the RV. Now we're sitting here like desperados waiting for a train, which comes in about 1 minute and 15 seconds.
And we're off.
Like a herd of turtles. The reason we flew back early was to make sure that we could attend my niece's beautiful outdoor wedding. Now, because we arrived so late, we didn't have time to charge up any batteries for the cameras, so we ended up relying on, I think it was my brother's cell phone footage. It may not be a professional wedding video, but it'll give you an idea of the beautiful wedding that we had a privilege of attending. A big congratulations to Juliet and Philip. May you have a wonderful, beautiful life together. You're gonna do a good job, buddy.
Over mountains and valleys, turn to gold. Forests shed their winter and birds sing songs of hope. Lovely, when you're right here beside me, love restoring. Oh, you make spring awaken my soul. I can hear the earth sing out, rhythm of our hearts beat loud, part of something so wild, untamable, magic in the atmosphere.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderful, holding.
Just got back from Texas last night, and today we had a beautiful wedding for my niece and the kids' cousin. That was a lot of fun. And now we're heading north to the lake, and it's, I don't know, it's about 10 o'clock. Hopefully the moon is bright so we can see our way across the lake, but we're almost there. Morning we began doing some more work around the cabin. Things are getting awful close, but they're not completed. Like everyone told us and our experience from other building projects, it goes fast in the beginning and then the details take forever, but we're getting close. One of the jobs we had to do was to get some gravel from different places around the lake to start to make a base, because we ordered a wood burning hot tub and we can't wait till it arrives. That too is delayed a couple of weeks, but we're hoping it'll come this week. So we collected gravel and we shipped it in or boated it in and started to create that base. So now we're heading back across the lake with a bucket of sand, a whole tote full of sand and some beach pebbles there for going around the house. Pretty much level right there. Next I got a text that my brother-in-law's brother and his wife were visiting to attend the wedding, and then they stayed an extra, I think, 14 days and they're doing a road trip around Ontario. So they were coming by this area and they asked if we could pick them up and show them around the lake, show them around the island, give them a little taste of Canadian wilderness. We had a wonderful time together. They're hard to say your name in Dutch, Ruth and Petra. Thanks for coming for a visit. It was really nice to meet you, and we really enjoyed our time together. Maybe if we make it to Holland, we'll be able to swing by your place and you can kind of show us around your town. That would be a lot of fun. welcome to our little
Thank
place.
you. Thank you. Hi.
This is Daniel.
Ruud. Daniel.
Petra.
I'm Caroline.
Caroline. Ruud.
Hi, Petra.
Friends here from Holland, and we just took them on a little tour of the island and around. And our next stop is Killarney for the world famous fish and chips. Right after their visit, we had to head back to Orangeville to run some errands. It's a lot of driving back and forth the last couple of weeks, but there was two things we needed to do. One, pick up some furniture, this table in particular, from the storage unit, and the other one was a pre-scheduled doctor's appointment with Pete's doctors and some of the type 1 diabetes training nurses. It's always good to go there and get brushed up on how everything works. Me and Mom attended the meeting so that we could learn as well. Yes. They left a bit in here?
They'll be back for that. They probably didn't have enough tubes, you see. Okay, so yeah, let's make that one change.
So this is very basic. If you have a label, you want to go with that.
While we're back in the Orangeville area, we always try to make sure to visit my parents and the kids' open Oma. And this time they were in town and we were able to swing by and have coffee together and have some of Oma's famous cake. It's just always such a pleasure to visit them and to hear stories from the past. It's one of the kids' favorite things to do. So thanks for having us over at Open Oma, Grandpa and Grandma. It was a really nice visit. After a wonderful visit, we went back to the storage unit and picked up this table and then started heading north. On the way north, we made a stop at Home Depot because we needed one more insulated, winterized door, and so we were able to pick that up. And now the motorhome's getting pretty stuffed with all this stuff in there, but we were able to get it all in and then head right back to the lake. It's now Friday afternoon and we're almost back at the island. We spent a couple days down south and we picked up our dining room table, so we're excited to get that in there. It was in storage and a bunch of other things, plus we bought a winterized front door for the cabin. So the motorhome is full again, but it's stuff we really needed. So looking forward to getting back up there and hopefully getting the cabin completed over the next couple of days. The fall colors are starting to come in a bit early this year, so we're seeing some beautiful bright colored trees as we go down the road here. Next morning we got up early to a gorgeous fog, misty morning, and then we headed up back to Killarney Provincial Park, and we did another trail this time. Last time we did one called the Crack. This one's called the Granite Ridge. It's a beautiful area. If you're ever up in this neck of the woods, make sure you catch that hike. Varied plants and landscapes along Granite Ridge Trail hint at a mosaic of influences, both human and natural, which shaped the land we see today. These traces of the past give us clues into the lives of the people who lived here. As you walk in their footsteps, try to see the land through their eyes. Imagine the opportunities and challenges they may have encountered in this rugged and beautiful place.
Be a little breezy going down the highway. Oh yeah.
Thank you for watching this week's video. We really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for a new episode every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And in the meantime,
We'll see you down the road.